Tell her, I said, Onyeka, you like yourself a lot. I tell her a lot.
Because I never ever said to him, Nikki, I like you.
Again, people are reacting negatively. All this name calling after 1 year, to me, it doesn't make sense, to be honest.
I miss you, girl. I mean, like, yeah, let me go meet him. Right? And it didn't work out.
Hey, look, I feel married for a name nobody knows. I'm a very private person.
You cannot be Chisoba.
Why?
When she came out of the house, we had the conversation, and then that was sorted.
Experience a real woman. Now, yes, he knows. I'm A1, I'm a good cook. I know how to I know how to do everything. Added to that, he'll always respect me.
Her opinion now, why does that feel like slut shaming of you instead of an Aussie problem? So no wedding from this season, as it is.
Mention the name Ozzy 3 times and Onyeka will appear. Wanni said to Onyeka, you were the chop Ozzy's bed. And as usual, Onyeka defined the word slut shaming in her usual delusional manner after attacking Kassia, saying that Kassia ganged up with all her friends to call Victoria Mrs. Ambadiwe. Still, Ebuka did his junior colleagues dirty. Imagine coming with the evidence, but Ebuka shut it down, just like a courtroom judge saying not admissible. Ships crashed, friendship ended. Nelly and Chinwe hug it out, and Kassia and Nelly also said that they are both cool with each other. And finally, Handi had her moment to speak on BBNAIJA Season 9 No Lose Guy reunion. Also, Mickey, Ebuka addressing what happened between Handi and Mickey. Handi said that she never said that she liked Mickey. And Mickey said that she got the impression from Chisoba. Chisoba interjected and said, I never told Mickey that Handi liked her. I only said that Handi is nice. And Mickey said that Chisoba told him that Handi liked his personality. Chisoba said that she never said so, that it was Mickey that said that Handi is sexy. Chisoba implied that Mickey has been saying it countless times that Handi is sexy. Anyway, that has been trashed. Mickey has spoken finally on the reunion show. Also, Favour had something to say about Kassia on tonight's final episode of the BBNAIJA Season 9 No Lose Guy reunion show. They said that this particular Season 9 No Lose Guy reunion show is going to air for weekdays, speaking about Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And I was so glad that my channel on DSTV was on Showcase 151 as Ebuka appeared on my screen, welcoming everybody to another episode of BBNAIJA Season 9 reunion show. According by tonight's episode, it is all about the unseen video. Without no further ado, Ebuka is asking Chisoba what she thinks about how Onyeka played her game, and Chisoba replied, but before I speak on that, let me quickly welcome you all back again to my beautiful and entertaining channel, If Star One. And yes, here on my channel, my only singular and primary obligation is to always entertain you guys with the analytical analysis of the BBNAIJA Season 9 No Lose Guy reunion show. Chisoba replied and said that yes, her younger sister Onyeka just came into Biggie's house to play her game, but the game affected people wrongly. And Ebuka, speaking to Ben, now asked Ben, what is it now with you and Chisoba's relationship? Remember that while Ben and Chisoba were participating in BBNAIJA Season 9, that they were both in a ship that we could not define. They call it Ben Zoba. And Ben said that they were still cool, like they are cool. And Ebuka was like, are we expecting marriage? Ben replied, I am a very private person. I feel married, make person no. And Ebuka said, there is no way una go marry you or you go marry where we no go no. Ben insisted that yes, I feel married person no go no. And Ebuka said, so you feel married Chisoba now, make we no. And Ben replied that yes, Chisoba is also a private person. Ebuka is not asking Chisoba, so you go marry, we no go no. Chisoba was like, no, if I marry, I go no, because I will be like, oh, I am married though. Everybody was just laughing. And Ebuka asked Toby Forge, what is it now with you and Kassia? Are you people still talking? Because Toby Forge said that if he ever go outside while participating in BBNAIJA Season 9 and find out that Kassia is married or maybe in a relationship, that he, Toby Forge, will never speak to Kassia again. Well, Toby Forge said that they are cordial. They greet once in a while, or rather they greet whenever they cross each other's path. And according to Toby Forge, that coming into BBNAIJA house, most people were just living their reality, whereas some are just playing game. And he liked Kassia, and yes, he was the one that spoke to Kassia. At the end of the day, it didn't work out, and it is what it is. Ebuka is not asking Toby Forge and Mayor Frosh what's their relationship. They are good and they are still very best of friends. Ebuka asked Femi David and Mickey, according to Femi David, that they are good though. And according to Femi David, that Mickey is living in Abuja. So anytime Mickey comes to Lagos, where Femi David is residing, that they talk and they meet each other. So there is no problem between both of them. It is time for Ebuka to ask Shan and Wanni.
Well, you're not compatible. Probably more my end. You know, she didn't necessarily demand anything that was crazy. It's like the most affectionate person in terms of words of affirmation. I'm not necessarily naturally inclined that way.
And according to Wanni, that yes, they are no longer friends and it was just a mutual breakup. And Ebuka probed further, was like, what then happened? Wanni said that immediately the show ended, coming out of the house, Shan had a conversation with her and they agreed that this particular relationship is not going to just work. Ebuka asked why. Wanni said that she's this kind of person that if she's in love, she's going to just make it obvious. And she said that Shan is not really showing her what love is all about. Wanni said that she possesses every quality of love and she showed everything to Shan, speaking about quality time, words of affirmation, acts of service. So Ebuka was like, that's 5/5. She said yes. And she also said that she is a good woman, that she knows how to cook 100%, and she also knows how to handle a man on bed. And of course, we know, even when she said that, all the entire housemate reacted, and even Shan admitted that yes, Wanni is good. At that moment, Ebuka was like, I hope your mommy is not even watching the show. And Handy was just busy laughing. And when Ebuka asked Handy what she thought about the relationship that happened between Wanni, her twin sister, and Shan, Handy said not every relationship will lead to something, but she shall know that her sister and Shan's relationship is not going to continue. She said that she was seeing everything in the house and she also had a conversation with Shan, and then it is okay for the relationship to crash and it's okay for them to just be mere friends. And from what Shan said, and from what Wanni said, and from what Handy concluded, safe to say that Wanni and Shan's relationship, speaking about Shani, has crashed. Ebuka is now asking Wanni and Onyeka if their friendship is still redeemable. And Onyeka was like, Wanni did her that to you. And she said that Wanni betrayed her. She now said that she's not this kind of a girl that opens her leg anyhow for men. And she also said that Wanni said to Shan that Ozzy is just going to sleep with her and dump her, that Ozzy is more attracted to Victoria. And Wanni was like, I didn't say that though. And she said that Wanni slut shamed her. Wanni said, me slut shame you how? Wanni said she never did though. Onyeka said you did. You were having that particular conversation with Shan. Yes, you told Shan. Wanni told Shan, did I ever tell you that? When did I tell you that? Shan said, no, I can't remember having this conversation with you. And yes, you never discussed such with me. Onyeka was insisting on that Wanni slut shamed her. And she said she had an evidence that the video is in her phone. And she was demanding, where is my phone? Can I have my phone? And then she now excused herself. Ebuka was like, okay, this particular conversation between Wanni and Onyeka is pending until Onyeka brings the phone. Wanni was like, let her go and get the phone. There is no evidence. She is a liar. I insist, Onyeka lies a lot. And I also told her why we are in Biggie's house, Onyeka, you lie to yourself a lot. And yes, I overheard Wanni saying that to Onyeka multiple times. And immediately Onyeka came back with her phone and she was showing Ebuka the phone. Yes, there was a particular video clip while Shan and Wanni was in Biggie's kitchen during their participation in Big Brother Naija Season 9 No Lose Guard. Yes, Wanni was just giving her opinion concerning the triangle between Ozzy, Victoria, and Onyeka, saying the way the things were just going, that Ozzy is more attracted to Victoria and he is just only going to sleep with Onyeka and dump Onyeka. Ebuka told Onyeka, I said, this is your evidence, so it is not admissible. This is just a mere opinion of Wanni. That does not conclude that it is what it is. If there is anybody that you're just going to hold accountable for this particular sentence, it is definitely going to be Ozzy. Onyeka is insisting that that is just for shaming. At that point, camera zoomed to Handy's face. Handy is saying, how is this video not slut shaming? So this thing that you said that Wanni said to Shan in the kitchen, how is it slut shaming? Onyeka could not even defend herself. She now flipped the story and was now saying that she's a girl person, that if Wanni is her friend, just like Wanni has been saying, that Wanni could have come to tell her Onyeka that Ozzy is just going to sleep with her and dump her, not going to discuss that with Shan. And because of that Wanni is not her friend, just like Wanni is claiming. Therefore, this friendship, and that was when Wanni now said the friendship is done. In fact, I not do again. And as a matter of fact, I have already unfollowed Onyeka a long time ago, whereas Onyeka was still following Wanni. And Onyeka is saying that she was not the one that followed Wanni, that maybe it was her handler. What Onyeka is trying to say, that up until now, that it's still her handler that has been handling her account, or because she's an ambassador to any brand. But anyway, she was like, let me even unfollow, because following, and all these things, so now my handler, that was when she was assessing her phone. Maybe she was just trying to unfollow Wanni. And Onyeka did not say anything to Ozzy. And I have to also say that I don't understand if Ebuka is trying to just protect the twin. Speaking about Mbadiwe twins, OC and Ozzy. Because in all of this, Ebuka did not ask Ozzy, concerning this opinion of Wanni, did you do anything that made Wanni to say that, or did you at any chance, or by any chance, said such? Maybe Wanni overheard it, hence she had that conversation with Wanni, but Ozzy was just ignored totally, though he reacted when all this particular conversation was just ongoing. Moving on, after the commercial break, Ebuka asked Nelly, what's up with your friendship with Chinwe? And Nelly replied that she has no grudges against Chinwe, that she is fine with Chinwe, and yes, they are friends. Ebuka asking Chinwe. Chinwe replied, Nelly is my padi, we have no beef. And Ebuka was so happy, then said, can we just have the first hug of this reunion? And Nelly said to Chinwe. Chinwe replied, yes baby, come, let's hug. And Chinwe said, can we meet halfway? Nelly stood up, Chinwe stood up, they both came at the middle, or rather in front of Ebuka, and they both hug. Admiration of the entire housemate. Even me that was watching, yes, I clapped because I was so happy that Chinwe and Nelly reconciled and hugged it out. Remember that they were attacking each other. In fact, there was supposed to be a heated fight between them while Chinwe was in the house, because that week that Nelly was the head of the house, she wanted the house to just meet each other, like meet and greet, and having a conversation with all of themselves. Chinwe said that she's not going to come downstairs to participate, so I was expecting Nelly to go upstairs to confront Chinwe, being that she is the head of the house and she has control to just tell Chinwe to do that. Nelly ignored Chinwe up until the moment that Chinwe returned as a blast from the past alongside Dami and Rudy. Anyways, Chinwe did not hesitate to attack Nelly. They had their first fight and they fought until Chinwe also left the house after 4 days. And they hugged it out. After Nelly and Chinwe hugged it out, Ebuka asked Nelly, what's up with you and Kassia? Nelly said that she also had no grudges against Kassia, that she is cool with Kassia. Ebuka asked Kassia. Kassia said that initially, while they were both participating in Biggie's house, that she liked Nelly, that they were friends, up until whatever happened between her and Nelly. Aside that Nelly is cool, Nelly is nice, so she has also no grudges against Nelly. Nelly said, Kassia, we are cool. And Kassia said, yes, of course, we are cool. Ebuka was just so happy. And Ebuka asked Kassia, what's up with you and Onyeka? And Kassia said, she admitted once again that 2 things was said. First was Onyeka telling Kassia that her strategy is just to be in people's business. And Kassia now said that the second one was just her insinuation, or rather her assumption concerning what Onyeka said. But then again, the one that got to her was during the time that she was just begging everybody to just sing a birthday song, or rather sing her husband's song on his birthday, that she went to meet Onyeka. Onyeka was just advising her that they should just sing the song on Sunday, being the birthday. But she was like, let them do it immediately after Saturday night, being that by that time it's already 12 a.m. Then it is already her husband's birthday. Then after they had that conversation, Kassia came out of the house to see the way Onyeka was making faces at Kassia while she was teaching every other housemate the song. And she was like, you, where they encouraged me to do this, was also doing faces. And Onyeka interjected Kassia immediately, saying that yes, I supported you, I encouraged you to sing your husband's song on his birthday. Does not mean that I must join and sing the song. Must I follow you to sing the song? It's not a must for somebody to sing the song. You cannot force me to just sing the song. And Kassia was like, no, I am not saying that you must, but why will you not just even encourage me to? And you were now making faces. Onyeka continued and said that Kassia was busy telling everybody in the house about her strategy, that Kassia cannot stop speaking about her. Onyeka said that Big Brother showed her a clip, or rather a video, of course, where Kassia is telling everybody that she wants Onyeka to remain in the house to see. And I was wondering, when did Big Brother start showing housemate clips while they were in the house? Kassia said that because of her saying that video of Onyeka making faces while she was teaching her fellow housemate her husband's song, that she cannot trust Onyeka. And Onyeka said, even me too, I can't trust you. Therefore, Kassia and Onyeka could not resolve this. And moving on, Ebuka is now asking Nelly concerning her ship with Suj. According to Nelly, that they were in a ship up until like last 2 months or thereabout. Ebuka asked what happened because Ona attention us with this ownership or our points. You and Suj went on a vacation. Where was the place again? Nelly said Maldives, and Nelly said it has to do with family thing, but she's not going to betray. When Nelly mentioned the word family, and Ebuka replied, I beg you, when it's family, I don't want to get involved, just like the Ndines family-ish. And Nelly said that at a point there was something that happened. She couldn't even give detailed explanation, but she has said that she was the one that ended it, and it's okay by her. And Ebuka asked Suj for Nelly to say that this ownership was just ongoing well up until the time she ended it. And that means for Nelly to just call you on a certain day and said, you said this ship, I know do again. That means you did something. Suj was like, nothing like that. And whatever decision that Nelly took is okay by him. And Ebuka is asking Tofa, your friendship with Suj, is it redeemable? Tofa said that there is an ego, and Suj is the one that has the ego. Then Tofa is open for a conversation. When Ebuka asked Suj also admitted that he is open for conversation. And Suj also said that he wouldn't mind reconciling with his friend. Remember that Tofa said that they were not that friend. They were just a mere colleague, prior to participating in People That Are Just Season 9 No Lose Guide. And Suj said that they were friends before the show, so they should be friends after the show. So there is chances of Tofa and Suj to reconcile. So they did not both reconcile during the reunion show. In conclusion, I just have to say that this reunion was not what I expected it to be. There was no clip that was just shown, exception of few clips, unlike all other previous reunion from every other previous season. I was expecting Ebuka to show the clips of how Ozzy played his triangle game between Victoria and Onyeka. Of course, Ebuka did not even show that. And I have to also say, there was a lot that I was expecting them to just speak about. They did not. But who am I to just expect them to do it in my own way when I am not Big Brother Naija franchise? While Ebuka was about to conclude, Ebuka said, do anybody has anything to say? Chinwe said yes. And Chinwe said that coming into Biggie's house to participate for season 9, that people judged her wrongly. Maybe because she is bold and audacious. She also said that whatever she did or said was not personal, and she said that she is a nice person, that everybody should just forgive her. And she also said that she has also forgiven everybody, and she is begging only if people will just give her a chance to just meet her again and also experience and encounter her. Every other person clapped. And Ebuka concluded by saying that this particular show was the first time they decided to do something different by coming up with this dynamic of them coming in pairs, and they ended up doing it. And Ebuka also appreciates each of them for putting their love, their family, and their life online, and also wish them well and said this is the end of the season 9. And facing with the fans, Ebuka said that it is okay for all of us to show love, it is okay for us to troll, and for us to even drag. But then again, we all should just remember to show the husband love, and also remember that they are all human beings. And that was how Ebuka bade us bye-bye and said that we should anticipate season 2. Chinne. Everybody clapped, and from what Ebuka said, safe to say that this reunion of Big Brother Naija season 9 No Lose Guard has come to a concluding end. Imagine a Big Brother Naija reunion show that is just showing for 6 days. You see why I was just saying that this particular set of housemates are extremely boring, that they only have 6 days to trash their ish. And they only wore 2 different outfits, unlike the previous season that will even air for like 2 weeks, mostly 3 weeks. And I have to say that Anita just came here for her to just show off her dressing. Even when Ebuka asked Topher and Anita about their ship, Topher said that immediately they came out of the house, that Anita had a conversation with her, and that was how they resolved or dissolved the friendship. And I was like, wait, Una no day too. And you people were busy collecting shipping money and shipping gifts from Una fans. These people played their fans. See this Tonita ship that I was criticizing while they were doing whatever they're doing in Biggie's house, they played their fan. Or they collect better gift too, and yet they had a conversation immediately after the show, and this ship did not even sell. My own conclusion, I just have to advise, if you're watching this video and you have intention and plan of participating in the coming Big Brother Naija season 10, I beg you, give us drama, give us content, make we see what we go talk, and also make we see what you go talk during your own reunion. Don't be like this hard set of housemates, they have nothing to offer, absolutely, because at the end of the day, ships crashed. Wanni and Shan, they crashed. Topher and Anita crashed. Nelly and Suj crashed. Friendship also dissolved. Yes, speaking about Kassia and Onyeka, Victoria and Onyeka, safe to say that Onyeka made no peace with nobody at this reunion. So what's the essence of reunion? What's the essence of Onyeka wearing an August meeting attire? What's the essence of the reunion if they're not going to settle and reconcile? Safe to say that it's all about them gathering to just show off their different attire. And also, Ozzy said that Victoria stopped talking to her immediately the show ended. And therefore, Ozzy and Victoria are still not in talking terms. I have to say that Onyeka has no business participating in this reunion if she's certainly not going to reconcile with anybody. I have to also say that Onyeka should learn to take accountability of whatever it is that she did or say. And Onyeka should also learn on how to face Ozzy, to tell Ozzy, see this thing that you do, and as you do, I'm like this, I don't like her. Instead of her blaming her fellow girl by saying that Wanni should be the one that should have told her, other than discussing with Shan. And I have to also say that Onyeka ended up not reconciling with anybody. Kassia said, I cannot trust Onyeka. Wanni said, Onyeka lies a lot. And this said, it's not a must for my twin sister, Wanni and Onyeka to be friends. And I was also expecting Ebuka to play the clip of Chinwe and Onyeka fight when Chinwe returned as one of the agents GRC and Chinwe was agent C. And I was expecting Chinwe and Onyeka to trash out their differences. The clip was not played. Ebuka did not even address that. That means Onyeka and Chinwe are still not friends. Safe to say that Onyeka is currently friends with only Nelly and Suj. And though she's still friends with Shan, but the way Shan was supporting Victoria and Wanni during this reunion, I doubt if their friendship will continue. But you know now, Onyeka can never beef a man. You see, when it comes to her fellow woman, she is quick to say they hurt her. And that was how this reunion came to an end. And yes, certainly, yours truly will try to just give you guys an update of the Big Brother Naija season 10 if I can. And until then, it is a final wrap of Big Brother Naija season 9 No Lose Guard reunion show. Safe to say that this particular reunion just aired for 6 days, 30 minutes each day. So this housemate gathered to just sit for only 6 hours. And until I come your way again with any gist or any analysis that has to do with your favorite housemate of Big Brother Naija, irrespective of the season or probably the next edition of Big Brother Naija, I am still your favorite entertainer with continuous entertaining entertainment. And yes, this is your very first time ever of coming across my channel. Please do patronize and promote and publicize my channel by simply clicking on the red icon down below to subscribe to my channel, and also do endeavor to turn on the notification bell that is right beside the subscribe button. Feel free to give this particular video a huge thumbs up and share thoughts in the comment section, and enjoy the rest of your weekend. And let's wait for the next season of Big Brother Naija season 10. Hopefully Ebuka is going to host, and yes, I go try, but I am not promising.